Every journey I take has never been the same as the one before. Even when the ride takes me through familiar roads and towards nature, the experience is never quite the same. Maybe it's the road I take, the rapidly changing weather, the landscapes I pass through, or even the little breaks I take along the way that make each journey different. But through all my riding experiences, one thing has never changed: the feeling of riding alone and being on my own. There's a place I had been to before, far from the usual crowds. Something about it kept drawing me back. So this time, with nothing but a backpack, a hiking trailhead, and a night under the open sky, this is my story, alone in Kabaragala. As usual, my journey started early in the morning. By the time I reached the entrance to the Kabaragala hiking trail, it was already around 11 a.m. The sun was shining bright and the heat was already starting to build up. I knew the hike was not going to be as easy as I had expected. Kabaragala is located in the Dolasbagi mountain range, not far from Nawalapitiya town, rising around 1500 meters above sea level. There are so many interesting things you notice when you hike by yourself. The changing landscape beneath your feet, the quietness of the trail, and finally standing high above the valleys with nothing but the wind surrounding you. I first came to Kabaragala back in 2023 with 4 of my friends. Back then, the experience was completely different. The trail was busy with hikers and the peak was filled with people, but this time everything feels strangely quiet. For now, I am the only one making my way up this trail, and one thought keeps crossing my mind. Will I really be the only one up there tonight? Let's see. With every step, the noise of everyday life seemed to fade a little further away. And somewhere along the trail, I realized the journey was not just taking me closer to the peak, it was taking me a little closer to myself. And that's something I have always found through traveling. And I finally reached the first peak of Kabaragala, and honestly, it was worth every step. Standing there and looking at those endless views reminded me of how small we really are. All the things that feel so important in our everyday lives, they suddenly seem so small from up here. Maybe that's why we sometimes need to climb a mountain, not to escape life, but to see it from a different perspective. There is something special about carrying everything you need on your back and knowing that for tonight, this little tent would be my home. It was not a luxury hotel. There was no comfortable bed waiting for me, just a small tent, the sound of the wind, and the mountains around me. And in that moment, I realized I already had everything I needed. Just walking around, taking in the surroundings, and disconnecting from everything else. These are the moments that make a place like this worth finding. For me, there was nothing else that mattered in that moment. Just being there, breathing it all in, and simply feeling alive. Out here, silence has its own language. The wind moves through the mountains, the cool air fills my lungs, and for a moment, nothing else seems to exist. All these feelings made this moment completely surreal. Camping means more than just one thing. You have to make whatever you need to survive. And here I am getting ready to prepare my lunch, a simple chicken biryani. It's been a while since I last cooked outdoors, and this time it felt a little different. There was something satisfying about preparing everything for myself. No restaurant, no delivery. Just a small cooking setup, a few ingredients, and the mountains as my kitchen. Finally, the cooking is done. It's time to enjoy the taste along with this breathtaking view. Sitting there with the mountains in front of me and eating such a simple meal, I felt a kind of contentment I had not expected. Maybe happiness doesn't always have to come from something complicated. Sometimes a simple meal, a quiet place, and a view like this are more than enough. The mountains that look bright during the day slowly turn into silhouettes. I was just standing there watching the day slowly come to an end. As the evening grew quieter, I took a moment to pray and be grateful for everything this journey had given me. When I opened the tent first thing in the morning, I saw the same mountain, but the view looked completely different. The same place, yet another moment, another feeling. And that's something I have always noticed whenever I travel into nature. If you ask me why I keep coming back to places like this, it would be hard for me to put into words. You simply have to come here and experience it yourself. Once you discover what travel can make you feel, you may never look at the road the same way again. Life can be a rhythm we barely notice. We wake up, go to work, come home, and we repeat. Somewhere between all those routines, we sometimes forget what it feels like to simply live. From this mountain, looking out at everything stretching before me, I did not feel like I had conquered anything. Instead, I felt like the mountain had given me something, a little peace. When I eventually leave this place, I know the road will continue and life will return to its usual routine. But something inside me will be a little different. As a solo traveler, there is a certain sense of pride I feel every time I make it to the end of a journey. Not just for where I went, but for making it there on my own. Because somehow these quiet moments always become the ones I remember the most. Being alone doesn't always mean being lonely. Sometimes being alone is simply giving yourself the space to reconnect with who you are. And finally, this amazing journey is coming to an end. Perhaps the most beautiful part of the journey is not reaching the destination. It's carrying the memories with you long after you have left. So until the next journey, I'll keep walking, I'll keep exploring, and whenever life gets too busy, I'll remember to slow down like nature. Because sometimes the best journeys are the ones we take alone.